There is a hole in critical chain project management, and it's a very big one. Let's start at the beginning. You know it is going to happen. This project is going to run into problems. And no guarantees next project will be a success either. And nothing organizations can do about it to change the situation. Until 1997. Dr. Ellie Goldratt launched critical chain project management, and suddenly every project organization could boost productivity by 20 to 50%. The secret? Reduce the number of open projects. Dr. Goldratt showed that every organization has overloaded bottlenecks, and reducing the workload appeared to be a very predictable and dependable new strategy for improving every area of project management. But it didn't stick. And critical chain fell into oblivion. My name is Jan van Egmond. I'm the founder of Empower Your Project, and I'm a project management hacker. Because there are better ways that are easier to learn and easier to use. So removing a few projects to reduce the workload is just the easy part. The challenge is how to keep it low, and critical chain doesn't detail how. I found implementing critical chain very difficult. I found it difficult to learn, difficult to teach. It takes a long time and it is expensive. It's a burden, it's an uphill battle, there's revolt and resistance, and eventually everything is falling back into the old problems again and it fails. Organizations that manage to stay on critical chain for a long time are exceptionally rare. Success stories are an example of survival's bias. On average, organizations probably are better off not gambling on critical chain project management anymore. This is the lesson the project management community is trying to tell us after 24 years of trying and spending millions on marketing success stories. There is a hole in critical chain project management. According to the theory of constraints, you can only improve a system by improving on its constraints. And this crisis with critical chain implies that it doesn't nail the constraint. It implies that what critical chain tells about the constraint must be a misconception. Otherwise, with so many incredible success stories, it would have become a standard in project management, just like Agile is today. Critical chain project management is an outgrowth of theory of constraints, and in the core, theory of constraints is a system theory. And I found it remarkable that critical chain project management doesn't explain what system it is designed for. It looks a no-brainer, but project organizations are too complex to solve the constraint without fundamental understanding about where and what is the system that is responsible for the constraint. And critical chain doesn't tell. Critical chain has measures for companies to reduce the number of projects, for people to stop multitasking, and for project managers to learn planning the critical chain way. And these are the implicit systems of critical chain. Although success stories show that the success mainly comes from removing or freezing some of the project, this gets jammed and stuck projects flowing again. Flow is a phenomenon of pipelines. And pipelines are systems that emerge in every project organization. For the purpose of efficiency, companies typically bring project management activities together in dedicated project departments or project organizations. And these are also systems every company has that does projects as core business. But in critical chain project management, no measures or mentioning for project pipelines and project organizations. Not how they look like, not how to recognize them, not their boundaries, not what is their purpose, not their constraints, not how to solve that. And this is a hole so big that it can't be resolved within critical chain. Experts have tried so many things already to fix it within the boundaries of critical chain over the past 24 years, but nothing. The only way out is to scrap critical chain and to start all over again. What critical chain did provide in 24 years is tons of evidence that the constraint of project organizations is their ability to create an uninterrupted and steady flow. And removing some projects brings a temporary boost, but it actually doesn't solve the constraint. This video is to launch an already developed and practiced alternative for critical chain project management. Empower Your Project. It is a new understanding of how project organizations work and how to solve the constraint. By applying the theory of constraints, doing the best possible job is exceedingly simple. It doesn't require project schedules, no resource management, or knowledge how exactly resources are shared. Because of this, nobody has to change anything except for the project pipeline coordinator. And when they don't need to change, they don't need to put effort in it. And they don't need to do things they don't agree with. And they can't fall back in old habits and old problems anymore. Empower Your Projects is delivering on every objective Goldratt had in mind with critical chain project management. Eliminate multitasking, reduce the workload, speed the project, reliable promises, increase throughput. And these are the ingredients for the success stories that speaks to the imagination now for 24 years. Let's make it stick this time. That is my call to action. Join one of the free Empower Your Projects webinars or join the next Empower Your Projects bootcamp program. This is something you can do yourself. My name is Jan van Egmond. I'm founder of Empower Your Projects and Project Management Hacker. Help me to share this message. Like this video, subscribe my channel Empower Your Project and link with me on LinkedIn. Thanks for watching.